Hey guys, this video is all about how to get the maximum flowers on our hydrangea plant. So here you can see one of my hydrangea plant and you can see it's blooming really very well. And that's why I just decided to do that today's video so that I can give you all the secrets behind a mega flowering hydrangea plant. Recently I uploaded one video and there I have shown all the things that I did with my plant. But please believe me, I am going to include some more new info in this video so that you can enjoy lots of blooms this year and the next year as well. And that's why please make sure to watch the entire video. Now before moving into further details, let us go back to 70 days back and let me show you what I did with my plant. Now I know that I have to repeat the same thing once again, but please trust me, I am doing this only for a single reason. That is, see, there may be many people who are watching this video for the first time and they should know what I did exactly just 70 days back. So let me show you what I did. So basically I did the three things. The first one is I repotted my plant into a much bigger container. On second, I provided my plant the completely fresh potting soil mix, and on third, I also did very hard pruning. For the container, I used a very big container and it was a 16-inch of container. Now I wanted to use a much bigger container because my aim was to get lots of flowers, and you have already seen the result. That means I am already getting the expected result. For the new fresh potting soil mix, I did it this way. I took 50% of normal garden soil, 40% of compost cow dung powder, and last 10% of coco peat. I have also used 100 grams of bone meal powder. Then I simply repotted the plant, and finally I added one more component here, which was 50 grams of mustard cake powder. After uploading the video, I got many questions like what are the other alternatives of mustard cake powder, as it's not available in all the places. Now please allow me to inform you that it basically contains lots of protein and some other micronutrients. So instead of mustard cake powder, definitely you can use either fish emulsion fertilizer or even the blood meal. I also did very hard pruning, and while pruning your hydrangea plant, you have to be very careful because it depends on the variety you are growing. Now I am not going to talk too much about pruning in this video because I already did that in my previous video with clear examples. So if you want to know when and how you can prune your hydrangea plant, then I would highly recommend you to watch my previous video. So these are the things that I did with my hydrangea plant, and now let me show you few updates of the same plant. So guys, this is the final result after all these days, and here you can see it's blooming exactly the way I was expecting. Now here are few important things that I am going to discuss with you. So first one is fertilizers. Please allow me to inform you that so far I haven't applied any kind of fertilizers, and from today onwards I am going to do it in a gap of 45 to 60 days. Now let me show you the fertilizers that I am going to apply on my hydrangea plant. So I am going to apply 30 grams of mustard cake powder and 50 grams of bone meal. These are the only two fertilizers that I am going to apply in a gap of 45 to 60 days, and trust me, you don't need any other fertilizers if you are going to apply the similar fertilizers. And like I said you before, if you don't get the mustard cake powder, you can use either fish emulsion fertilizer or blood meal. For the micronutrients, I am going to use seaweed extract. This contains all the micronutrients that a plant needs, and for this you can take 2 to 3 ml in 1 liter water and then either spray your plants or apply directly on the soil. I am going to do it in a gap of 30 to 40 days, and these are the fertilizers that I am going to continue on my plant, and definitely you can do the same thing. One most important thing, which is the sunlight requirements. Please note that most of the flowering plants are not going to produce the blooms if they don't get the direct sunlight, and this is the same thing for the hydrangea plant. But problem is, if you are from a place where summer temperature is quite high, that time you have very limited options, and if possible please try to use a green net, and that way your plant would be blooming really very well. Now let me show you how I am keeping my plant. So here you can see that it's in front of one of the trellis where some of my vegetables are growing. So what the trellis does is it protects my plants from the midday heat or even the afternoon sunlight. As a result, my plant get only the morning sunlight, and this is the same thing you can do for your plant. Hydrangea also needs consistently moist soil, and for my plants I water them daily. See, if you are underwatering your plants, you are going to know it very soon, like you would be able to see the wilted blooms on your plants. So guys, these are all the things that you need to do if you are expecting heavy flowering on your hydrangea plants. And I have said you all the things I do for my plants. I have shown you everything in front of you, and I hope you are going to find the video useful. If you have any questions at all, please let me know, and I would highly appreciate if you like the video, share it with your friends and subscribe to my channel. Thank you very much for watching the video. I truly appreciate it. Have a great day and enjoy.